Psychic Bob. Well, welcome to Thursday. It's Vlog Thursday. We're going to go out on the town and have some fun, so why don't you hang with us? Alright, before we go, we got to do a quick fashion check. Because you know Psychic Bob got to be out on the town. Okay, got my hair. Looks like that's working. Got my shades on. Ooh, I see you guys. Check out my peepers. Got on black t-shirt. Mystical pentacle pendant. Black jeans. Black loafers. And you know I never go anywhere without Louis. So, Psychic Bob, be styling and profiling. How's that? Come on along for some fun. Oh, it is a beautiful day today. It's in the 70s, 71, 72 degree range. No humidity, and the skies are a little cloudy, but our Sun Lord's shining down. And there he is. Hail to the Sun Lord. Hail. Well, you know, we got to go dumpster diving. But it looks like they emptied out a lot of this area. There was some furniture here last night, but it looks like it's gone. It doesn't look like we got anything to dig through today. But that's all right. It's always fun to look. Come on, hang out with us. You can see our flowering pear tree here. There's been a lot of wind the last few days, so a lot of the blossoms are already blowing off. But isn't this just beautiful? Look at this. There you go. Lovely. Well, come on, let's go have a walk. Well, here we are in the park, and I tell you, signs of spring are really everywhere here. Look at these beautiful little flowers here coming up. Aren't these spectacular? These might be periwinkle. They're kind of a pale, whitish purple right now. And you can see we got a bunch of shamrocks growing here. It's really lovely. Look how green everything's getting. I don't see any Scottish heather out here, but you know, I'm always keeping an eye out. I just love that plant. It's nice just to walk along and just feel the air, feel the Sun Lord. Hail to the Sun Lord, hail! You know, when I feel the dramatic shift in the temperature, you know, like we're clearly moving into warmer days now. It just reminds me that the wheel is turning. In Wicca, we have a wheel, we call it the Wheel of the Year. And it demarcates the seasons, the light half of the year, the dark half of the year. It helps us remember the sacred holy days, the Sabbaths. I really like the pagan Wheel of the Year because it makes us mindful. It makes us mindful about our lives and what's going on in the world. You know, I've said it for a long time, and I just think that so much of modern humanity is really separated from the life cycle that supports us. And I think Wicca allows people to discover or rediscover, I guess I should say, that life force. You know, as I'm walking today, I'm walking along this old trail. It goes down through the edge of the park here, as you can see. And I always think, how many people have tread this path over the years? I think this park was created in the 1960s, maybe late 50s, early 60s. And so many people walk along here that it's actually formed a natural path. This path was not made by the Park Service, it was just made by people. It's kind of neat, you know, when you get out and walk like that, you can, you know, psychically test yourself just to tune in, like, and try to say, who walked this path? You know, did somebody walk it who was going through a tough time? Or maybe somebody walked this path who was, sorry guys, I had to interrupt that. I had somebody literally come and push me off the path. Anyways, so what I was saying is, when you're walking a path like this, You know, get a sense of who walked it. Feel the energy. Did Mother Earth bring healing to them? You know, I think for so many people to walk this path for so many years, there's an energy current here. It's like a ley line. Why do people be drawn continually to the same path? See, I think there are energy currents that run through the earth, and I think there's an energy current here. I know I always feel good after I walk this path. What's that Robert Frost poem? The Road Less Traveled, huh? I think this is a road that is less traveled than most people, because most people just zip up and down here in the road in their cars, never once getting out to feel the earth. So I feel privileged to walk the road less traveled. And as the poem says, I have walked the road less traveled, and that has made all the difference. Well, here we are at the famous footbridge that so many of you love. Big shout out to my buddy Gav in England, who always says, Bob, show us the bridge. So here we are, and we're going to just cruise along. This is one of those days where I just feel contemplative. I just want to sit and attune to the earth's energies. You know, this river, I reconsecrated. I now call it the sacred New Ganges River. It's believed in Hinduism that if you are near a river, and you invoke the goddess Ganga Ma, Ganga Devi, or Ganges Mother, that river becomes as holy as the Ganges. I believe that. So this is my sacred river. It's my Ganges, where I come, I'm restored, purified, blessed, and connected again to that which is really important. Life, love, the pursuit of happiness. Our Sun Lord's growing in strength every day. Hail, Sun Lord. Hail. You know, I've been getting a lot of letters from you from all over the world, and I want to say thank you for all your kind words, how much you've enjoyed my channel. I'm really glad to be here with you every day, and your support means a lot. By the way, speaking of support, help me out right now before we forget. Hit that like button, smash that like button, and give me some support, because as you know, YouTube's in its major deplatforming mode, and I need some support. If you want PsychicBob to be here, I need your support. Now, you know, days like this, I just get to slow down. My schedule's been so crazy hectic lately, and I want to explain to all of you who've been calling the office. I've got a little bit of backlog of calls, so I will get back to you. Not to worry, PsychicBob has not forgotten you, okay? Just bear with me, because I'm getting a lot of people, which I'm very thankful for. But it's a little bit of a balancing act. Today I've slowed down my schedule just a little bit, so I can spend some time in nature to restore my energies. Oh, look at this beautiful little rapids here. Isn't this lovely? There's sacred rocks. I believe rocks have a spirit. You know, the Shintos say that. I think they're right. I don't remember. Somebody said it the other day on my channel, which I thought was really funny. They said, smash that like button, just like you smash a pasty. So you smash a pasty and smash the like button. I don't remember who said that. You know, in our modern day world, it's possible to go through an entire day and never once connect to the earth. For example, I live in a high-rise building, so I could literally go from my high-rise building into a car without ever going outside or touching the earth. I live above the earth. I walk on concrete. And so to get out and to walk in nature is something that we really should be, one, thankful for, but two, make it part of our daily lives, because that connection to Earth, to Mother Earth, is life-sustaining. It's rejuvenating. I know some of you have written, Psychic Bob, I'm just depressed. I'm on lockdown. I don't feel like I can go anywhere. Well, you know what? I bet you could at least get out and walk on the earth for a few minutes, if nothing else. You know, that walking will ground you down. And boy knows, God knows we all need it today. I'm telling you. You know, when you get out, touch the leaves. How long has it been since you've actually went up and touched a plant? Feel this leaf on this plant is so soft, it feels like velvet. Now, I wouldn't know that unless I got out and got close to the plant, because looking at a distance, it just looks like a plant. But when you actually get to know the plant, you can feel its energy, its softness, its life force. That's pretty special stuff. But most people are disconnected from it. If you want to be a Wiccan, you need to know Mother Earth. You need to find that sacred connection. That's power. The Ganges River just floats on by. Look at this beautiful tree here. Isn't this lovely? This wonderful oak tree with our Sun Lord filtering his light through the branches. You know, if you're struggling and depressed and feeling overwhelmed, go hug a tree. Trees love it, and you'll love it too. You know, this tree I just sensed is a female tree. Trees are male and female, and you'll get a sense of them the more you're around them. So I say, Madam Tree, may Lord Ision give you a hug. And just wait, you'll get a sense. And the trees usually really like a hug. Thank you, I got her permission. Oh, blessings to you. Thank you so much. You are beautiful and majestic. If we learn to love the earth, we will learn to love life. And I think we'll have a more peaceful world. Because if we can stop violence on any level, we're at least starting something good. So I say go hug a tree. I really mean it. And I'm not saying we all have to suddenly be perfect saints overnight, because really it's a lifetime process of growing in spiritual truths and knowledge. But I think if we try just a little bit, it doesn't take a lot, just a little bit every day, we'll be on the right path. Start to have more joy in our lives, a little more peace. I think that's worth striving for, I really do. And look guys, here we are at the Fae tree. This is the sacred abode that I've invoked the Fae at, the fairy people. And I really do think they're here. I feel their presence so often. Another majestic oak. If you look here, you can see that there are like almost doorways down into the earth through the tree roots here. It's pretty mystical stuff if you ask me. And that moss growing, you remember what we always say. What is our saying when we see green stuff like moss and plants? Green equals life. So there's a lot of life force here. My hair is flying everywhere. I gotta get it cut. You guys want to go with me? Maybe next week I'll get a haircut. You want to come along for that? Do you guys remember in the movie Star Wars when Ben Kenobi, the Jedi Master, tells Luke about the Force? You know, everybody said, oh, that's just a fictional movie. But you know what? There's actually real spiritual truth in that. Because there is a force. There's life force that permeates this world. It flows through people and plants and animals. And I think if we make it a goal to be attuned to that life force, we're going to have really good lives. So don't get all wrapped up in the drama of the day. Politics come and go. We got to be beyond all that. What Psychic Bob is about is the spirit. The spirit gives true power and true life. That's what I live for. Today I'm wearing one of my pentacle pendants. Let's see if you guys can see it here. I hope you can. This is a sacred symbol of the Wicca. We always wear it as Wiccans with the point up. That point up, that upward point at the top of the star there, that one there, that represents divinity, God, goddess, or you could think of it as the force. And it unifies and binds all life together. That's what I believe. Well, here I am outside our Exxon gas station, and I thought we'd check the gas prices, see what's going on. In 30 years, this will be kind of cool to go back and watch this video and see what prices were. But this is Exxon. I'm not being endorsed by Exxon or Mobil Corporation, but our regular gas today is selling for $2.89 a gallon. Actually, that's quite low compared to what it was a few months ago. Remember, it was over $3, so that's pretty good. Extra is $3.39 and Supreme is $3.49. Of course, like some of you, I'm old enough to remember when gas was 89 cents a gallon. Do you remember that? Back when I was in college, gas was only 89 cents a gallon. I could fill my entire car up for like $10. It was amazing. Here we are up at Fox Chase! Yay! Fox Chase Shopping Center. We're gonna get some good lunch today. What are you guys in the mood for? Maybe we should have Japanese. What do you think of that? It might be good. Yum. Oh, look, Tubies, here we are outside Samurai Hibachi and Sushi Bar. Cocktail, open, sushi, hibachi. Let's go get something to eat. Come on along. Look at this, guys. The samurai is wearing a mask. That's the best. I gotta figure out what to eat. You know, it's been a while since Psychic Bob did sushi, so I think we're gonna get some sushi today. I love me some sushi. I like the cooked sushi. I don't eat raw sushi, but they do really great cooked sushi, so I'm gonna explore that. Oh, Tubies, my lunch arrived. I'm having such a good time. I forgot to film it. So let me tell you what I got here before I eat it all. Well, I had a salad, which was really good, but I ended up eating the salad. And I'm working on my miso soup. This is the best soup. Miso soup, traditional classic Japanese soup. And then I've got a selection of sushis today. I'm eating cooked sushi. I don't eat raw sushi. That's just my preference. But this is smoked salmon with cream cheese. It's called Philadelphia roll. This is called California roll. And it's crab meat, cucumber and avocado. And then this is asparagus roll, which is rice and seaweed. And here I got ginger, and I got also my wasabi sauce. That wasabi sauce is deadly. Oh my God, you see, you only need a tiny bit. I won't even go through half of that. It's so powerful. And then I got me a cold Coke to drink. Psychic Bob is living large and enjoying life. And I'm glad you guys are having lunch with me. For those of you who are new to my channel or haven't seen my videos about Japanese food, I grew up around a lot of Asian people, Koreans and Japanese and Vietnamese. So I grew up eating with chopsticks. So I actually feel like I'm half Asian sometimes. And I say that in the best way because I love the Asian culture. So I'm not trying to be controversial or racist or cultural appropriation, but I did grow up among it. So anyways, I just put some wasabi sauce on my chopstick. And you need just a tiniest, like, it is so hot. If you've ever had wasabi, it's like fire sauce, but it's delicious. So tiniest bit of wasabi, that'll do that piece up perfectly. And we'll dip it in our soy sauce. Oh, it is a gourmet, fit for a king. And definitely fit for Lord Iceon. Well, Tubies, that was a great lunch. I gotta head back out now and head home and do more readings today. You know the life of Psychic Bob is never dull, boring, or slow. There's our Sun Lord shining down on us. Hail to the Sun Lord. Hail. Well, guys, I'm glad we got to hang out for a little while today and got to share my thoughts with you. Listen, help me out. Like this video. Favorite it. Thumbs up. Smash that like button like you smash a pasty. And be part of Spirit Channel. Hit that subscribe button. We'd love you to be here. And don't forget to go over to my website, PsychicBob.com. You can purchase readings there and as well register for my psychic development class. This Saturday I'm going to be having a class on sacred geometry. If you'd like to learn how the spirit interacts with geometric reality, come join our class. It's 2 hours. It's going to be held on Zoom, and you can read about it at my website, PsychicBob.com. Only $30 for the class. I'm teaching for 2 hours. You get to talk to Psychic Bob one-on-one. I help you with your psychic development questions, and you'll get to meet other people in the class. It's a lot of fun. We have a great group, and I'd love for you to be part of that. So come out and join us this Saturday. Come on. Help me out. Come be part of my class. You guys are best. I love you. We'll see you back here tomorrow for Friday. I'm not sure what we're doing, but we're going to have something fun. Just be here. And if you didn't see yesterday's video, we talked about working with the crystal ball. It's in the queue right before this one. So you got a lot to work on. I'll see you back here tomorrow. And like I like to say, I love you guys. And now it's time for me to say I am out of here.